Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. What's going on? What is going on? Waiting on our guests to come in. I want you to thumbs up the video when you come in, please. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Share the video out, please. If you're not a subscriber of Lifestyles with Eric, please consider being a subscriber because once you subscribe, you're definitely family. You're not just a subscriber. You're awesome. You're also family. I'm sorry. Um, Waiting on our guest to come in this evening. Mr. Rico. Where's Mr. Rico at? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. What's going on? I got one of my favorite t-shirts on, Nirvana. Thumbs up the video when you come in, please. Thumbs up the video when you come in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Happy hump day, everybody. Happy hump day. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. What is going on? What is up? What's going on? Little Eric's looking for a car. Hopefully he'll have another car this week. He got in an accident probably about a month ago, maybe a little over a month ago. And he's fine, but he's now looking for a car. We got our guest in.
Players.
Salute.
I'm in there.
Salute. What's going on, my friends? What's going on, my boys?
All
What's
right.
going down?
Good.
Happy New Year's.
Good. Say Happy New Year. Oh, we passed that. I'm ready for some warm weather, baby boy.
Happy
You
birthday.
hear me?
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. Happy birthdays.
All right now. All right. What's going on, everybody? Thumbs up the video when you come in. Share the video out, everybody. We got Mr. Rico and the voice of reason in the house.
What's going on, Rico?
What's up, G?
Not a thing.
Yes, sir. Same here, man. Same here.
Hey, Reality Checks, what's going on? What's up, Miss Reality Checks? What is going on? I know everybody saw that title out there, so don't be alarmed. But we might ruffle some feathers today with what we're talking about. Maybe not. Who knows? But sometimes older men choose younger women. And sometimes they start families with them. Sometimes they don't. Miss Bev Roundtree, what's going on? Reality Checks, what's going on? What is happening? What is going on? Let's see how many people come in the chat tonight. See how many people come in. Everybody eat dinner tonight? What's good on what's on the menu with that tuna casserole, G? What's happening?
What's up, Reality Check? It's in the oven right now, still cooking up. Shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought the stuff and it's in the oven. Slow baking, about 30 minutes, whatever it takes. It is what it is.
All right, what you cook, Rico?
Man, I have one of those rotisserie chickens from Kroger's.
Hey, I've been getting those. Fire.
Right, they're good too.
Fire.
And I just slapped some onion rings in the oven and just went from there. So
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll be getting a lemon pepper. Is it a lemon pepper?
Now I just got the plain one. I didn't know they had different ones.
Yep, lemon. Sometimes they had lemon pepper. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes they had a barbecue flavor too. Sometimes.
I didn't know. I usually just
Hey,
I think
I'm gonna tell you another thing I do to them when they get old after a couple of days, because it's just me. I cut that. I don't throw it away. I cut all the chicken off the bone and I turn it into chicken chicken tacos.
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. I'll remix it. I ain't gonna let it go. I ain't gonna let it go.
Definitely can do that. Or you can buy one and turn it into a chicken salad. Like,
okay, that sounds good too. Yeah. And with the Super Bowl coming up this weekend, I'll probably do a live video. I'll probably make up some vittles. I might make up some vittles this weekend.
Yep, that's what's up.
So
it's Wednesday. I didn't want to get too deep, but G over there cooking that tuna salad. Tuna casserole with that cheese. You gonna put that cheese on top?
Oh yeah.
You got peas in it too, right?
Not, I got an allergy to peas, man. I can't eat peas.
Okay.
Yeah, I can eat black eyed peas and what else? Oh, the chili beans. But the rest of the peas, they give me a acid reflux, man, real
Oh,
bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I love me some sweet peas.
yeah. I remember Daryl Colbert.
Yeah.
His mother, when I was little, was over there spend. I was over there spending the night with him one day, and she made dinner, and she had some green peas on the plate, and I think she wanted to whoop me, man, because I kept on telling her. I said it makes my throat hurt and get tight and everything. She didn't understand what I was saying. She was getting all upset. So then I had to tell her, I had a allergy to certain foods.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so some people, they don't believe you when you're little. They be trying to tell them, that's an allergy. And you don't know, like it. I don't like it, So
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
yeah. And, I eat a tiny bit of them, but I ain't no big fan of green peas. And,
Yeah, I feel you. But so minus the green peas, you do everything traditional.
Yeah.
Okay.
A
The
little
cracker,
heavy
you put the
green.
crackers in it? Crackers on top?
No, that's you gotta watch that starch and stuff.
That's
You know, I
right.
ain't
I'm tripping. I gotta watch it. Shit stuff too.
Yeah, I shouldn't. I'm gonna eat like a half a piece of garlic bread because I really shouldn't be having all them carbs and everything. It's bad for me. So it's tough to be smelling good and you want it, but that body change, you gotta watch it.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling.
Mhm.
Yeah. All
And
right.
another one. I not to change the subject. I can't eat no eggs either. I got that egg allergy. That's a tough one, man.
Yeah.
And I cook it. I cook with eggs all the time. I cook
And I
eggs
eat
all day
eggs every
long.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the one thing I wish I could eat was an egg. Man, I sit back and watch people eat them, man. I'm like, damn, I wish I could have an egg. If it's mixed up into something, I can get away with it a little bit. But um, like eggs in a cake, 2 eggs. If it's more than 2 eggs, like you got pancakes with like 3 egg mix or whatever, that stuff will tear me up, man. My
So you
stomach, my
can't do
throat be
you can
itching.
do complete pancakes with just water, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. But when it says add eggs, man, my tongue and my throat and everything be itching. Yeah. Woo.
That's cool. What's going on, people? What is going on, my people? What's happening? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? We got 5 in. We need 15 in tonight. I need about 15 in tonight. What's going on? We had about 17 in Friday night, Rico.
Yeah.
About 17 people was in the house. We need to get them numbers up. Get these numbers on up. Come on in, people.
Reality checks. I may be picking up extra hours at SBS. What's SBS?
I don't know. Hey, Deborah Bacon, what's going on? We got a faithful family member coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. It's been a minute. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. What is going on? What is going on? What is happening? What is happening? How many people gonna come in tonight? We got 6 in. We need more than 6 in now. Where's everybody at tonight? Where is everybody at? Happy hump day. What is going on? What is going on? Where is everybody at? So what went on today? They're still talking about Fonnie Willis down there in Georgia. The prosecutor that's doing the RICO case on President Trump.
Oh.
Her plate ain't looking kind of clean right now. Even though they say her case is ironclad, she's allegedly been having an affair. Well, I think that's pretty much out now. She's been having an affair with her head prosecutor of the case, another black guy, Nathan Wade, and supposedly bought him an Audi and everything. And this is with the money that she's been given to try the case. And then she just asked for another $4 million to put on top of the case. And the people that investigate that, or down in Georgia that asked the questions, one of the ladies was like, she said, that just doesn't sound right. Like, why are you asking for that much more money? And they went on lavish trips together and all this. My thing is, like I was talking about the other day when we were talking about just a little bit. I mean, if you got a big case like this, you gotta make sure that your closet is clean. you cannot prosecute a case like this and then think that there's no way anybody can investigate something you might have allegedly going on.
Well, she a
Oh
black
yeah.
woman.
She's black.
She's a black woman anyway.
Right.
So whatever she does, even if her nose was clean, it don't matter. It don't even matter. She shouldn't even be shaking that bush anyway. I don't. That's what you get. That's how I look at it. Shouldn't even you shouldn't even be shaking that bush. They don't want us to win. Why are you even there? Have somebody else do it.
Well, now that's what they trying to get her off the case. What they trying to get the case
Well,
dismissed
get off of
after.
it. Get off of it. Just leave them alone. Let them figure it out.
Yeah.
That ain't no place for you, my sister. Go somewhere else. Next subject. Forget her. Wasting
Hey,
time talking about some kind of shit. Because you know
tell Audra
they
Davis
don't
how
want us to win. We ain't gonna win anyway. So well, it ain't even. It's pointless.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I had another friend. Audria was telling me her opinion was that everybody's doing something, but my opinion was that when you can't say that when you see, and that's the thing by us being what we are, and I'm just our skin color, which isn't black, but you know what I'm saying. We have to go extra. We got to do the extra stuff. We always got to jump through hoops. We always got to make sure we're not doing nothing crazy. We always got to walk on eggshells.
Forget that. I mean, for real though, Eric.
What?
I feel that they want you to play ball with them, but it come a time, man. Forget that shit. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do nothing. Only reason we do it because we tolerate it. That's the only reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Forget that, man. I get kind of tired of it. I be at work talking about
No,
like
I'm tired. No. Don't
where
think
the
I'm
black
trying to.
managers at. You
I'm the
feel me?
same way. I'm pro-black. Don't think I'm any other way
No,
but that. And I'm
it ain't even that. It's the diversity thing. Like I be at work and I see how unorganized it is, and I'm
uh,
like, and I said this the other day, where the black managers at? Because it seemed like these white boys don't know what they be doing. And I wasn't saying it to be funny. I'm saying it to be where's the real diversity at? Because y'all so unorganized, and I think it's this y'all have this placement thing. Because the good old boys ain't getting the job done.
nah.
Because
Yeah,
we clean the best. We clean the best. We organize the best. We do things better. But they had placements.
right.
So you know, and it just get frustrating. And that's why I be saying like I don't even be mingling with these motherfuckers. Like I mean, sorry, I don't be mingling with them folks like that because I already know they ain't gonna give us what we really deserve. So when it comes to that lady, that attorney, even dibbling and dabbling in politics, they don't want us there anyway because either don't matter if you Democrat or Republican, y'all all the same. The way I look at it, don't
Well,
matter who you vote for,
that's
you still gonna get shoved.
yeah,
So it don't even matter.
you're right. I was just making the point that she shouldn't be doing anything extracurricular if she's prosecuting a case like this. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Black
Yeah.
or white, black or white. If she was a white woman, you could best
She
believe he
get
would have
slapped
hired a
on the
president.
wrist.
Huh?
She get a slap on the wrist.
No, hold on. Listen what I'm saying. If she was a white woman, regardless of whatever, Trump would have still hired a private investigator to make sure she was to see what she had going on. Because he's trying to, the bottom line is he's trying to beat this case. So I
Exactly.
don't blame
But
him. What I'm saying is do you blame him? If somebody got something going on and they trying to prosecute you, then goddamn it, excuse my friend, they need to be doing what they supposed to be doing. Or how the hell they
yeah,
gonna
I mean,
do the
exactly.
law on me? You can't do the
Yeah,
law on me
exactly.
if you doing something against the law
It's
or
it's
unethical.
hypocritical.
It's unethical, is what they're saying in law. It's unethical. It's a
Man,
conflict of interest and unethical. You can't be messing with the special prosecutor. Y'all can't be sleeping together. They
yeah.
saying that the guy that's got the case, Wade, he ain't never prosecuted a case this big. So they saying since they go together on the under, she gave him that. So he's making money off that. Plus they saying she might have bought him an Audi off this government's money. It's a mess. So what I'm saying is, regardless if she's black, She don't
Yeah.
need to be in that kind of mess and prosecuting a former president. It don't add it. You can't. That's all I'm saying. Now, George,
So
what you think?
but what if it was now? If it is a white now, say if it is a white woman, I think he still probably would have did it because if it was a white dude, it probably would have been different too. See, I be seeing all this with him too. Like he still got his ways, and I be seeing little okay cool stuff in him too, but
Trump's not as bad as people. I'm not saying
he's
anything
not as
bad
bad.
about him.
He's
He's not
not
as
as
bad as
bad.
people think he is. Yeah,
He
I'm not.
is.
Yeah.
He just don't know how to say stuff. He
Right.
don't know how to say stuff.
That's what it is. It's always been that his mouth has been always what's
His
got him
mouth
in
is
trouble.
just reckless. So
Yep.
he always been that way. You know what I'm saying? He ain't he one of them dudes that he can't cover up his fakeness.
Right. I'm gonna get us a few more. I'm gonna get us a couple more minutes, and we're gonna move on. George, what you think? What you think, George?
Well, I was listening to one of the cable news networks. I ain't gonna say which one, because I don't want to promote them or anything, but what I was hearing that the reason why she hired this guy, even though there was a alleged relationship, I don't know how true it is or whatever. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But from what I was understanding was that when she took on that case and brought it and did the filing and everything, none of the other prosecutors wanted to touch that case. Nobody else in her office, not even the daggone state attorney general, none of them people. They wouldn't leave that stuff away. They didn't want to do with it. So she hired him on lack of experience, from what I'm understanding. Lack of experience, but because he was the only one that would step up and do work with her on the case. Everybody else was afraid of Trump. It was the fear factor. So I understand the politics behind it, that you had maybe or maybe you did not. I don't know. Allegedly, it's what's going around. That you had an affair with this dude, and now he works for you, or he did work for you, whatever the case may be. It does look bad on paper, but it seemed like that was a setup. Maybe some of these folks in these political parties, they played a long game. When you got a lot of folks that sit up here talking about, oh, I ain't gonna go after Trump because I'm afraid he's gonna go after me. They might be the same, what they say, they're nonpartisan government officials, but when it comes down to it, they know which side of the line to stand on, because when the stuff breaks off, they don't want to be caught up on the wrong side of the line. So I get it. If you don't have anybody else to be on your team, but that's going to be, answering the questions in the courtroom, what are your options? You're stuck. It's like, damn, what, you damned if you do, you damned if we don't. So I guess it's one of the things where you playing poker and everybody push all their chips in, and let's see what happens. That's where it comes down to.
Yeah. All right, let's spin it.
Trump is the Diddy of politics.
Let's spin it and get back to the topic. So, all right, we're all a few years older, guys, and the title is if you're an older man, would you start a family with a younger woman if you had older kids? So that's my question. That's the next topic. That's my next question, and I'll let everybody give their spiel on that. I'll let you start, Rico. Go ahead.
Well, I don't think it's
Miss hold on, Miss Anna Abandon, Adria. Hey, what's happening? Would you say, Rick?
What you want me to?
No, I said what I would just get the title. I was gonna let you kick it off. I said if you're an older man, if you had a younger woman, didn't have kids, y'all got married, would you be willing to? And you got grown adult kids, would you be willing to start a new family with this younger woman? Would you tell her yes? Would you tell her nah? I got older kids, I'm good.
I would tell her yes if it's first, if I talk it over with my children. Second, make sure that my children are straight.
If that's your wife, you talking with your kids before. If that's your wife and you didn't already married her, that's your wife.
Well, but no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't have getting married first.
Okay.
the approval thing, like the approval thing, come in stages anyway. But I gotta make sure that my children are, make sure they good. Like I can't be taking care of a woman that's them almost my children age, and they ain't got their stuff together, or all the, what I'm saying, at least halfway together. Not to be all the way, at least halfway. You know what I mean? Enough for me to move on with my happiness. But um, I mean, I think it's cool as long as it's an understanding, because most younger women do like older guys because we already founded, grounded, and we ain't with the BS. So I don't know. I guess, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I wouldn't do it, but like I said, I wouldn't do it if I'm not good. She's all over the place. She ain't mature. She ain't ready for it. She just want a young man. I mean, the older man that still got some spice to him. You know. So yeah, it's a method to the madness on that too. So,
What you
but I
think,
did
G?
it before.
Oh,
I did. I dated a younger woman before, but marrying her, I don't know. Depends on the situation.
of course, of course.
I'll say this. I think it's if you go to Europe and some other countries around the world, that's a normal thing. Um, we're just in America. We just used to a different cultural setting. Um, would I do it? Yeah, that's now I might be a little bit different than you, Rico. I think I wouldn't talk to the kids about it, but I think it'd be a discussion between me and me and my partner. Um, but you're right. I think on the other part, would I be economically prepared for it? That would be a big factor. Would I be mentally ready for it? I don't want to be like Lou Rawls and stuff. Lou Rawls is what, in his 70s or something like that, or 80s when he had
Yeah,
that baby. And
yeah,
it was sad because the baby, he passed away when the baby was still a baby, a
Who?
toddler or something.
Who?
Lou Ross.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't know Lou Rawls had a new baby.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
He had a new
yeah. He
baby,
did.
man.
Yeah,
Sure
baby,
did.
when
Yeah.
he was old.
Who was
Just like James Brown left here with a little boy.
Yeah.
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 So
Hey,
those
Lakita.
are
Hey,
some
Kathy.
of the factors. I mean, I guess to me it's up to the two people who want to make that decision.
Yeah.
And some people might say, well, you got kids and everything. If your kids are grown, hey, y'all grown adults. I'm sorry,
I look at that like that. Yeah. But
Yeah.
if you meet the woman, the younger woman, you're gonna talk about all that stuff before you propose to her anyway. You're gonna
Yeah.
know what she wants, and I'm sure you're gonna know what you want out of her if you decide you're gonna propose to this young lady.
Yeah.
Right.
Whether
Now, if she never had any and she wanted one and we,
that's
like
fair.
that,
That's fair.
that's fair. I'm
fair.
like, okay, cool.
That's fair.
Okay,
I just
cool.
feel
I'm
like
down
you
with
can't
that.
tell your wife. I feel like you can't tell whether you're old or younger. I just feel like you shouldn't tell your wife no once it's a wife. It's not like it's your girlfriend. It's your wife.
Yeah. If once it's your wife, it's different.
Yeah, she say, I want a baby. I want to have a child by my husband. Then you don't have no choice.
But you got to be careful. You got to be careful about what your economic status is.
Well,
If you're a business owner and a millionaire or a billionaire, you got to be careful and hope you ain't getting played. For financial resources.
I think guys like that kind of already be knowing that when they're super successful and they're older and they already kind of know that some guys that woman wants something out of him, the young one. I know they do. They got to know. Yeah. A lot of times those older guys are really controlling, and they want to control everything, so they don't mind doing that kind of stuff for those younger women because they want to control the situation anyway. They want her to eat and do everything they say do. And if they don't do it, they'll get another one. That's just how a super successful man.
So
That's
basically,
how
you saying that he
you
wants.
know.
So you basically saying he wants a trophy wife.
Some older guys do. Now, I'm not saying definitely not putting myself in that situation. I wouldn't be if I guess if I don't know. I'm not looking for a younger woman like that because I've had that, and they wanted to have kids and stuff, and I'm like, dang, my kid is almost grown, my baby. So it's like, I'm like, and that was the only thing I was thinking. Like, dang, I could get a younger woman, but the only thing is that they are going to want to start a family. That's not fair. That's not fair for me to tell them no, even though I'm older with older children. It's not fair if they my woman and my wife. So I had to refrain. I had to think back on that and be like, yeah, maybe that ain't what I want. Unless the Lord says, yes, this is what you need to be with. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask both of y'all a question. Would the age group make a difference? 20s, 30s, 40s. Would the age group make a difference?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Definitely.
But
Nowadays,
man, it sometimes it depends on a woman because, like I said, I messed with a chick and she was 27, and my daughter's 25. And well, she's 30 now. The woman 30 now, but she was 27 at the time, and she was mature though. She was a mature female. Like that woman was like it really messed me up because I was like, man, I don't feel right, kind of. I kind of was feeling kind of like, but then you know, she gave me her little story of her background and how she came up and where she is now, and I met her at work and we started, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know she was that young, but she carried herself. She didn't go out. She didn't do certain stuff like, the videos, none of that. She didn't do none of that. She went to work every day and took care of her son. Didn't even know it. I thought she was like 30 something. I thought she said I'm 27.
mm-hmm.
Now,
But it was already but she thought I was younger too. And we already had crossed, you know what I'm saying? And I told her I'm 40 such. And she's like,
yeah.
for real? Yeah, so yeah.
I
So I
tell
think
you,
it depends on the female. I think it depends on the one. Depends on the
yeah.
one.
My father was in a similar situation like that with my sister. Uh, my oldest sister, she lived in New York, and she told me she was at university or college for everybody. I don't know. I keep on saying university like I'm in England or some shit like that. Sorry,
What's up,
but
bro?
she was getting out of school, uh, and she was looking for my father to come pick her up. And her best friend, which they're still good friends now, came to pick her up in my father's car. And she said she was acting kind of weird and everything. She saw the car. She was like, well, where's my dad at? And she said she got to acting kind of weird and giggling and grinning. And she said she wasn't saying that. And she said, well, she wasn't thinking about it. She said, well, along the way, she was asking, where's my dad at? What's going on? Why are you driving this car and picking me up? And she said, well, I'll let him talk to you about that when you see him. And she said he told her that, yeah, we've been seeing each other. And it kind of shook her, shook her up a little bit. But, I guess to each his own. But that's kind of tough ballpark to be playing in. You talking to one of your daughter's good friends and, bam,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
That
tough
definitely
ballpark.
that would definitely be a awkward situation. I haven't ran into anything like that yet. But yeah, that definitely would be an awkward situation. I remember my daughter got mad at me for speaking to a young lady on the side of me in the car. She told her mother on me like we were still together or something. I mean, I told her, I'm like, Alyssa, single guys, we speak to women sometimes. I had to explain that to her. I'm like, it's no big deal. Okay. We speak. That's what we do. She got mad at me. So I'm like,
I just think that whole situation, it just depends on where you live at. You know, what kind of community, what kind of family, what's your morals and values as you're growing up. And you know, did you witness that from your elders or your fathers or brothers or your sisters or whatever? Did you see those type of things, and was it something that with you was normal or abnormal? Like the crazy stuff that we see now, and I hate saying it's crazy, but we're not used to it with our age generation, is the same sex parenting. To me, that's still like it's
You gotta watch. You gotta watch
it's
what you
still.
say now.
I know I'm trying to watch what I say, but it's like for my generation, it wasn't normal. That
You
wasn't a
Yeah.
norm.
no.
Yeah. So it takes the thing that I hate to say about the LGBT community. You want everybody to accept you, but sometimes people who come from a different generation have to take it in and be like, oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? You got to say the alphabet community. You can't even say that. You can't even say
Okay,
that.
the alphabet, whatever
Yeah.
y'all pronunciation is now.
Yeah, you got to say that.
You know, you have to.
They'll strike that for that. They'll strike. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever you want to be called. Okay. I'm not going to be politically correct because it seemed like to me the names change from one 6-month period to the next.
True.
But it's just for a lot of people, it's like, okay, we're getting used to it. Bear with us. But what we consider a non-typical man and woman situation, raising a kid, adopted or whatever, it takes some time for us to be like, okay, well, you know, Karen and Kim, they're dating and they went off and adopted a baby boy or a baby girl. We're like, well, where's the father going to play a role in it? Well, we don't need a father. That's hard for us to, you know, we got to sit back and like, okay, we have to question things. And it's like, we'll get used to it. We'll come along and we'll let you do you. As long as we hope and pray that you're a good citizen in the community and you go to work, don't cause no problems, and you raise a child as a decent child. But just give us some time to bear along and deal and get used to the situation. And just like, I guess maybe one day to come along where we're seeing, as in Europe, a lot of, you know, I'm gonna say France, but there's a lot of European countries I know and Middle Eastern countries where they have.
Did you change the subject, George?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just going back. I'm just flipping around. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about getting used to the. No, just getting. I'm trying to get. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Hold on, man. I'm trying to get back. I'm just trying to tell you about the dynamics of things of getting used to.
Okay, man. All right.
I'm just listening. Hold on, man. I'm just trying to say about getting used to the dynamics of things in a cultural setting.
Culturally, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is one aspect. Then we have to get used to the point of the fact if when you turn, let's say you turn 65 and you got a young lady come talking with you and she's 35 and your kids be like, dang, Dad, what's up? You know, and then she's like, well, I want a kid. And you're like, well, I'm already grown and you got grandkids now. What do you have? That's not a decision for you to make. So that's going to be a cultural thing for them, for your kids to get used to. They have to sit back and be like, okay.
And sometimes kids get jealous and kids try to run your life and you know. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say with all these different. See, society is totally different than what it was when we was coming up, man. It's a lot of things that we heard about in the backgrounds or whatever. And now it's coming to reality, and now we're like, damn, we got to get used to this stuff, man. You know, it's like we're going to be dinosaurs. We'll be outdated in our thinking, and then sometimes we just got to take a time to catch up.
Yeah.
And that's probably what you're saying is probably going to come around sooner than later. We'll probably see older women dating younger men, like Cher got a younger boyfriend. And it's starting to become
one of the basketball players is dating one of the girls that used to be on one of the Basketball Wives things, Andrea, one of the basketball players. He's 21 dating a 41-year-old. And she's got her son is an adult now.
Yeah, LeBron James' son is dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Huh?
Yeah.
You mean no.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Yeah, Michael Jordan. My bad. Michael Jordan.
They almost got tied a knot. So
no, they are married.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They are married.
Okay, because I heard they was that close. So
yeah.
Yeah, and see
But you
what you're
know,
talking about tonight. It's a social.
dating a young chick, that sounds fun. But the reality about that, they needy.
Ooh, yeah,
Sometimes you're right.
yeah,
I
yeah.
I've, I've
They
met plenty of
they
them.
needy.
Yep, they
I
they
don't care.
can be very,
Just like
very
old
needy.
girl, she was mature and took care of her sons and everything, but she needed stuff. Like I always wanted. Let me get this. Let me,
Yeah,
you know.
and I'm just not that guy. I'm not like that. I
And
can't. I don't.
it got really,
Yeah,
built
yeah,
up.
yeah,
Pow, pow,
yeah,
pow, pow, built up.
yeah.
But
I can't
all that
deal with
went
that.
out the window because it's getting. And I said that's young
Yeah,
chick,
I can't
young
deal
chick.
with the
Not
gimmies.
I was no sugar daddy or nothing, because
Yeah,
I was having fun too with you,
but
but
yeah, but still,
still,
but
it got like I can't do needy chicks, man. They too. I mean, not needy young chicks because they too needy, and that's a common denominator. Every time I mess with a young chick or call myself having fun, it be on some needy stuff later on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Not right
get it, man.
away, but down the line. Can you like what? Like, oh no, see, I ain't Dante. I'm not little Corey.
I know that's right. Hey,
Man,
Angela. Yeah, I feel you, brother. Like I said, I can't deal with the gimmies. So
I'm cool on
yeah,
that.
I can't deal with the gimmies. That turns me off immediately. That's
Or
an
the
Yeah, let
or
me
instant
the
do it
turn.
because I want to
expectations.
do it. Let
You
me
said
do it
what?
Or
because I
the
want to. Don't
yeah.
just keep asking because you think.
Right.
And that $40. Oh, I hate that. I hate that number right there. $40.
Yeah, $40. You got
Ain't you worth
$40?
more than you work? Ain't you worth more than $40?
Exactly.
Is
Come
that a
on,
magic
man.
number? Is that the magic
That's
$40.
number?
a
40?
magic number. $40.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
40.
Yeah.
I need 40.
Oh my
So
goodness.
okay.
Say, why don't you just round it up to a cool 50?
Well, okay. So
Yeah.
guys, I think we came up to a conclusion that, we've dealt with younger women, but I don't know. I guess it just be according to the situation, whether we jumped into that or not. Every woman's individual. I don't look at every woman the same. I try not to judge, women and stereotypically. But it's fun when you've had a younger woman and you're older, and a younger woman is attracted to you. I will admit, it gives a man some sort of stimulant. It just does. At least for me, it does, or has. So,
Yeah.
it is
Reality
what it
said,
is.
what's your age range?
Huh?
Reality check said age range.
Uh, I, I mean, grown, adult, a grown woman, grown. That's it. Grown.
Okay, so let me ask you this real quick. I'm gonna ask both of y'all. Elvis married Priscilla at Fort. She was 14. Now, it was legal in that
You
state where they
sure?
came from.
She 14 or 16? You sure?
She was either 14. She was a teenager.
But he
She was
met her
like
at 13.
14 or
Hold
16.
on, he met her at 13, I think.
You're
But
you're right.
the parent he groomed her for about 3 years. He was in the military. He was 27 years old. He was
Yeah.
27 in the military when he got with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And she was a
So
teenager. Look, yeah, they signed off on that.
so now, do you think? Oh, that's another subject. I don't want to go down that road on that about the parents' influence on that. About the age
Yeah.
difference things.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of another topic we could go on another time though. That would be something else to talk about when it's okay with the parents and they sign off on the child, on a woman,
Yeah.
not a boy, but a woman. Because normally
Yeah.
a grown woman doesn't say, "Hey, I want to marry your little boy." That normally doesn't happen. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, just fortunately, that doesn't happen. It shouldn't happen at all. But
Yeah.
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 But remember back in the days before we were born, it was okay for an older man to marry a younger woman because he was going to marry her and take care of her, give her kids, and he was going to raise the kids and be there and not leave and give her a better life because her parents were poor and they gave their kids away like the daughters away sometimes.
You're right. They did.
It wasn't that it was a sick, perverted thing. It was that he was going to take good care of that young woman and give her kids, and they was going to live happy ever after, whether he was 15, 20 years older than her. That's just the way it went. I don't know. That's just, I don't know how much older my grandfather was with my grandmother, but I think a lot because my grandpa that passed away in 79, my grandmother lived to 100, and that was just a couple years ago. So my grandfather was old then, and my grandmother would have been young. So I think he was a lot older than my grandmother.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
I get
But
it. Yeah.
but they had kids and they were together, and that's what it was.
Yeah. So what you said, so I guess younger women look for older men as well, I don't want to say uh, security and more maturity. Should we say that?
Who? Younger?
Younger women will look
Yeah.
for an older man
Yeah.
for a more
Yeah.
mature and secure
Definitely.
situation. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. And an older woman normally gets a younger man for sexual reasons. Normally. Because somebody her age can't keep up with her. Because when women get older, a lot of times they get better. And sometimes men don't get better as they get older, unfortunately, because they don't take care of them. We don't take care of ourselves all the time. So sometimes women get better with age, and the men their age can't handle them. So they have to go lower with a younger man so that younger man can handle them sexually. And then sometimes we can keep up when we get older men. It just according to our bodies and how we take care of ourselves. But we know that women,
depends on the dude.
It depends on the guy. But I'm saying older women normally get better unless they're sickly. They normally they can keep on and keep on, So men can't say that all the time. I mean, I hope I stay good as gold with no meds, definitely. I don't want to be using no meds. I don't want to use nothing that I don't need. If I don't need it, I don't want to be using it.
Now there was a study out. They said if you intake pure oxygen, that works just as good as the blue pill or the red pill or whatever. Yeah, they say you have to intake it about a few times a day, but it's good for your blood circulation. Pure oxygen. But I don't know where you're gonna get no pure oxygen from. This you go over and steal something from somebody's oxygen tank or something.
Is that little Cuzzo in the house, Dave Evans? What's up, little Cuzzo? I think that's my cousin. What's up, little Cuzzo?
Go and say, old lady, let me get some of your oxygen so real quick.
Security.
She walking around that oxygen tank. You said, I got something for you, baby. Let me get a hit of that.
Right. Studies say.
What's going on, Cuzzo? Thanks for coming in tonight, baby boy. Hit the like button, share all that good stuff. We'll be coming
laughing about it.
But we got
we laughing about it, but they can come up with a thing like a vape, pure oxygen.
That's a damn good idea.
But here's the thing: if that's true, if that's true, these older ladies better look out, walk around these oxygen tanks. These little dudes gonna be running around. Hey, baby, trying to hit on these old ladies for their oxygen.
Much love, Cuzzo. You already know, baby boy. Much love.
That's gonna be the new hot commodity outside of Viagra, the oxygen.
Pure oxygen. Pure oxygen. Yeah.
I'm getting my blood flow on tonight. I'm gonna go do some crazy shit. Yeah.
Man.
Get a copper water bottle. Get a copper water bottle. I got one. A copper water bottle.
Oh yeah. Copper. Yeah, I need to get one
too. Different minerals. The water has to sit in it for 8 hours, and then it starts giving the water certain types of minerals.
Yeah. I wanted to give me a copper bracelet too and wear.
Yeah. And actually necklaces, because our bodies, we're doing a lot of. What's the name? A lot of electricity. We conduct a lot of electricity through our bodies, which is a good thing. And with that copper, it helps us with it just helps us all sorts of different purities that help us out with that. So
and I've also heard studies about when we go outside in the summertime, it's good to walk around with your feet in the grass.
Crystals
in the grass. No, your feet. Something about your feet. Your feet connecting with the ground, natural earth, with walking around in the grass.
Maybe grass, but don't walk around on it because you can catch that flesh-eating disease. You don't.
No, I'm just saying. They said that's good. Your body connects to the earth, and you get a lot of energy from the earth. Yeah.
Well, we black people, we're born from natural stuff, ethers and charcoal stuff. We come from natural stuff. Definitely.
And I think that's where a lot of us had lost our ways, is that we had lost our ways with connecting with nature.
You're right. Yeah. Well, they say that our hair, the way black men's hair grows in that circle, that's the reason. It's all with the earth and everything. It's weird, man, but we really the true everything. And even with like you said, connecting with the earth and the nature and stuff like that, our bodies have something to do with that too. So I completely agree.
Yeah, I got
I
all
did
that
that.
stuff. I got all that copper stuff, and
Yeah.
I have all that stuff. Like, you know, you know,
Yeah,
me.
I did it one year. I went outside and took my slides off and was walking around in the grass with my bare feet for a little bit. And I could tell a different flow of energy compared to walking around and with the rubber shoes on and
Hmm.
everything.
Do
I
you
did
know
feel a
that
little
you
bit
can
different.
stick? Do you know that I've seen where it's so much things, so many things we haven't been taught, man, as far as the way energy is conducted, man. I've been seeing people take electrodes and stick them in trees and stuff and hooking them to light bulbs and stuff, man. It's
Yeah,
it's 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 power in the atmosphere. It's
yeah.
Hmm.
that you can't see.
I
And
ionized
yeah,
Yeah.
particles
yeah,
that
yeah,
floats around.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
it's there. Did you know that the beaches in Florida, the if you walk around the beach in Florida, there's something about that salt, like it does like a natural pedicure to your feet.
All right, cleans your feet.
It cleans your feet.
Ah, okay.
It cleans your feet. Like that's just like is that's some of the dopest stuff I ever experienced. Stuff like that. Just experience stuff like that.
Now I'm gonna say this. I tell you, think about this thought. Tesla, when he was making his electricity, he wanted electric currents to be flowed all over the earth. And when you say the
Hmm.
atmosphere
Nikola
is
Tesla. Yeah.
ionized, Nikola
Yeah.
Tesla, think
That's why they
about
killed him.
if he had a, no, he didn't die. He died of natural causes in a hotel, broke as
That we
hell.
know of, in a hotel.
No, in a hotel, broke. But
In a hotel.
because Edison was the one they messed up.
Yeah.
But anyway, what
Chickens
I'm
all
saying,
this. Yeah.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, if Tesla would have had been able to do that, what he wanted to do in his mind and get free electricity throughout the
Well,
whole world to conduct, think about the technology we have right now would be different. We wouldn't have the same technologies that we do right now.
here's the thing. He found out that that was the way things were before he was around. That's how there was free
Yeah.
electricity in the air. They had figured out a way to I'm gonna tell you remember the big that looked like the Goodyear blimp back in the what was it called? That big blimp thing that was back in the 20s or whatever they made.
Oh,
That
The
supposedly,
Hindenburg.
but it
The
didn't really
Hindenburg.
blow.
Hindenburg. Yeah.
Okay, now check this out. I found it didn't really blow up. They blew it up. So guess how they charged it? They charged it by this. It would fly to this thing and hook to something on the top of this building and charge up. Now, how did they have that technology back then? See, it's all kinds of things that have been hidden that we have no clue. Nikola Tesla had figured out that electricity is free. And
Yeah.
it was civilizations that had free electricity. And they tore all of that stuff down, man, and acted like it never existed. We've been lied to about so many different
But
things.
what but what I'm saying is that the timeline we would have been on for is technology wise, if Tesla was to
What
be
I'm saying,
able to bring that, we wouldn't have had like things like the internet. Our total technologies that we have right now would have been different.
right,
Yeah.
We
right.
wouldn't
What
have
I'm
probably
saying
had
is,
like the internet like we have right now.
I know, but what I'm saying is, there was technology that was so what I'm saying is, so there was highly advanced technology years ago that they buried and covered up. For instance, the World's Fairs. Do you know that every World's Fair that they had some of the most modern things that you'd ever seen in your life? And then after the World's Fair was over, guess what they did? They tore it down and demolished it. There were
Yeah.
things that we got right now that they had back then only at the World's Fair. St. Louis World's Fair, the Chicago World's Fair. It was different. They all around the country, and they had the most modernist technology you would ever believe. But after the World's Fair was over, they would tear it down, and then we would think today that they didn't have that kind of technology, but they had floating escalators, man. The kind that you stand on, the stuff that we got now, that you would stand on and go and they would be
Yeah.
moving. I saw that on the black and white film. So what I'm
Damn.
saying is, all the stuff that's modern now, they had, I'm not gonna say internet or nothing, but they had stuff back then in those days that we got now, but they buried it like it never happened. It's weird, man. I can't explain it. It's like they acted like stuff never happened or ever existed. I mean, I'm going somewhere else, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
They covered up everything that was spectacular, like the top of the pyramids. That was energy. The top of every pyramid, they cut it off because it was something that conducted energy. The top of the pyramids, it was something that was structured in every pyramid that conducted at the top of the pyramids. I mean, I can't explain that, but that's what, yeah. So just different things like that. But man, this has been interesting, guys. This has been real interesting. We've touched on a couple subjects.
And, you got about 28 comments in the box.
Yeah, and I completely appreciate everybody that came in tonight. We had a good talk tonight. Next subject, we'll have to figure it out. But Friday or Saturday, we're gonna do another one, guys. We gotta get another good one in. Gotta get another good one in. We done went over almost an hour. So George, you can't say I was ready to cut it short. George always say I'm cutting it short too quick.
No, you know, everybody knows when you do this.
But I've been doing pretty good.
You've been doing pretty good. Yeah. Everybody know when you start yawning, they're like,
Yep, I've been doing pretty good. I'm ready to puff past though, so I can't do that on camera. So there, I'm going to.
Hey, look, long as it's CBD, you okay?
There you go.
Wink.
There you go. Wink. Hey everybody, thumbs up the video, share the video out. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. That you're
G Money.
Rico.
Mr. Rico, Mr. G. Thanks for coming in tonight, man. It's been real.
Yes, sir.
Everybody coming in. Salute to everybody. Thanks for all the followers. Thanks for all my friends and family coming in. I appreciate y'all love. All right. Love.